very important to us.
So Rose, your husband's been up the tree for a week. You're getting a bit of peace and quiet at home, are you?
It's a bit more hectic actually than it normally is, yes.
So what do you think of what he's doing up there?
I think he's doing the right thing. He's putting forward his rights to saving the tree in our front. I think he's doing a good thing.
Yep.
Instead of letting them decide what they're going to do constantly, we do all have rights, I believe, somewhere.
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 So
hard to find these days.
How long have you been living here?
13 years.
13 years.
13 or 14 years.
So how many of these trees here that Richard's in, how many of these were there in this stretch along here before?
There were 23 originally, I think.
How many?
23.
23.
Yeah.
And these are the only two left?
These are the only two left.
So that jacaranda over there, that's replaced a native tree?
Yes.
And that's what the council's got in mind?
Yes, they want jacarandas for all the street.
Which look like sticks and they're dead for half a year.
Yeah. Oh, they're nice when they flower, but they're not native.
Beautiful when they flower.
They're not native.
Yeah.
But also when they fall and they get wet, they're quite slippery. So especially for elderly people, they can be quite a problem.
Yeah. Someone told me they help cause asthma or something. Do you know anything about that?
Allergies and asthma.
Allergies. Yeah.
Some people are allergic to them.
So sorry, what's your name?
Alexis.
Alexis. Do you live around here, Alexis?
Oh no, I've lived in Thornley, but no, I'm in Gosnells at the moment.
Oh, not far. Same shire though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful heaps of trees in Gosnells, these ones too.
Yeah. There's so many other trees around that look more dangerous than these two.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think they just don't want to give in.
I just think they don't want to give in either. And why specifically this type of tree? They keep on saying they're all Meliodoras. They aren't. The different varieties that were taken down, they're eucalypts, but they weren't all Meliodoras.
Yeah.
So.
And there's plenty of horn tooting going on. Most people driving past are pretty supportive.
The majority are. You get your odd critic.
Odd.
Well, they voice their opinion maybe a bit too strongly. They're allowed to disagree with us, but it's the manner in which they disagree with us.
Yeah, I've heard a bit of stuff that was a bit off.
Oh, some of it's very off.
But luckily most of it's horn tooting and waving.
Yes, and people stopping, bringing the kids so they can see what's going on. Got a lot of support.
So why do you think someone would support the council cutting down native trees to put in little jacarandas?
I mean, some people really don't like the eucalypts. They can make a mess, but there were some that were diseased that should have been removed, which we support that fact. But I mean, each person has an individual right, but our individual rights are here too. We should be able to keep ours.
Yeah.
Well, it's not diseased.
It's definitely not diseased. It's a healthy specimen.
Oh, I've had a good look at it. I used to raise, that was my business, horticulture and growing trees. I made a living from it. There's nothing wrong with these.
No.
There you go.
There was a couple of dodgy looking ones up there further, but the rest of them were okay.
Yeah.
All I've seen back that way is big piles of tree mulch.
Well, that's all there is now.
Yeah.
It's just taking people an awfully long time to get rid of the piles of mulch.
And the birdman here with his birds, I mean, I never really thought about it, but all these little nuts on the ground here, that's what the native birds forage, isn't it?
It is, and though they have food here, that's what they're doing.
Seed for them.
Well, they keep on going for all the seed around
They do.
here.
They pick out a few.
Yeah. They just go right through it under the tree all day long, pecking.
Oh, look, Karen.